Hey guys, welcome back. Well, welcome back to me because I know I haven't really done a live in a couple of days. It's been manic, but I couldn't resist doing one tonight because we're out and about in Jerusalem. Like if you see the title of this video, we had to go out and look for something normal to do since we were forced to go back to normal. We went out, but not just that. I thought there's nothing like this view here in Jerusalem. And by that, I mean these two right here, because it's cheers. We are marhaba to everybody. We're out celebrating belatedly Abir's birthday, which happened to land on the day of the ceasefire. But we were all together ready to run to a shelter right up until that point. But anyway, this is the real party now. So as soon as I got to the car and I see my friends dressed beautifully and I'm just wearing jeans and like barely arriving at this event, I was like, oh my God, I'm like doing a live with you two tonight. You guys are going to be on and I'm going to be off.
We are so
And
excited.
but so let's do a little introduction. All right, this is Abir, and Abir is a lawyer, and I'm going to let you talk more about this. And Maya is a university professor and doctor of what?
Communication and journalism.
And would you say, are you a human rights lawyer, workers' rights lawyer? How would you characterize?
Yeah, I'm a human rights lawyer. I work for the Association for Civil Rights in Israel, and also I work for Ma'an Worker Union. And we in Acre will have a campaign soon to fundraise money in September. So please donate for us.
Wow. Just use my platform for donations. I don't even do that. That's amazing. But yes, good cause. And I have to say, it was thanks to Abir that these messages we were getting for the missile alerts during the war with Iran. Abir shared a bomb shelter with my parents, who are still stuck in the country, by the way. But they happen to, their closest bomb shelter is the one right in Abir's neighborhood. So they were talking one night, at 3 in the morning or something, and they said, but we can't read these messages because it's only in Hebrew. And so, Abir, what did you do about that?
Well, we sent a letter to the military commander and we asked to translate this message to Arabic, English, Russian, and Amharic. And actually, they did.
They did
They did.
Amazing.
on the last day of the war.
They
But-
actually
but
used
we
it
will-
on that day for a few times. So, yeah,
Not sure
But
what
definitely we
necessary.
will have another round.
yeah.
Yeah.
Either Yemen, either Iran. So good.
So at least people
good
know
job.
today what they need to do when they get this message and not be in the chaos.
Yes.
And they ask people around them what to do. So it's
Amazing.
important.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yes.
To have access of information not only in Hebrew but in different languages that this country has.
Yes,
Definitely.
that is awesome. I love how your mind works and how you went immediately to work on that. Abir has appeared in the Knesset many times, arguing for various rights, workers' rights, and different other causes
Arab community,
for the Arab community.
Palestinians, yes.
Yep. And also you've been at the Supreme Court, right? As
Yeah.
well, arguing at the Supreme Court level, which is amazing. And Maya has done amazing research that, I'm sure there's more up-to-date research, but that I got to write about. And I'll never forget what you called it, the TikTok intifada back then, and how, what is the word when people gin each other up? Oh my gosh, my brain hasn't come back from the
It's
war.
looking for sanity, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Your
that's
brain
true. We're
doesn't
looking
need to
for
work as
sanity,
usual. Yeah.
and my Aperol spritz is over there, which is way too far out of my reach.
God, let's bring it.
What is it when people incitement? Thank you.
Incitement.
Incitement. People use social
Definitely.
media for incitement in various ways, and
Yeah.
I don't know. But would you
It
want to
is
talk about that?
it is an important word when talking about social media, because I think you do have incitement, but also when I did my research about mainly East Jerusalem social media, how people use it, etc.
Mhm.
So it's not necessarily incitement for terror. It's rather in just saying out loud, what do we think? How do we want to um, just express our voices freely on social media? And it's not so obvious how to do it. TikTok allows people to use many, many layers of creativity. So yeah, that's my research.
All right, so you brought
Talking
up
about
an
TikTok.
interesting point right now because has there been more crackdown on what people can say and how can they express themselves in the context of the war within the war, but also the almost 2 year war that we have going on since October
Definitely,
7th.
definitely. So it's like it's bad 2 years of being Palestinian on social media, or even leftist on social media. It's almost impossible to speak up.
Or have a demonstration even in this country.
Yeah, yeah, it's not free. It stopped being free unless you are willing to pay either
Personal.
a personal price, a social price, and obviously there are more than several cases of people being arrested, taking for investigation, etc., etc.
Wow.
So um, there is like there are many many silent voices, and then you choose when to speak and where and with whom. There is a lot of how do you say it in English? Um, a lot of thought. You dedicate a lot of thinking before you express yourself,
Okay.
and that is like self censorship. Even before
Oh,
the state
wow.
does it, before society, before you start to do it by yourself. And that's it's an important topic and feeling even to think of, to try to understand what is the effect of that on people and individuals, but also on the collective.
Even in your workplace, what other will think.
Yeah.
You are a doctor in a hospital,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you say something, it will be used against you, even though
Very
it's
quickly.
yeah. So we had several cases like this over the last 2 years, and you feel it in the air. And being here today, us together, it's not something usual in Jerusalem. Having our friendship also.
Show
It's
about
not-
to start.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you, Zahra.
We are
I-
going out tonight too,
Yeah.
and we found our sanity
finally.
after
Yes.
the war.
Well, I want you to explain though what you mean. It's not usual for us to be going out and together. What were you getting at there?
Jerusalem is separated. The Arab Palestinian community in Israel and the Jewish community in Israel is separated by neighborhoods, by towns, by education system. Everything is separated here. And our friendship, over the last decade, our children playing together and raised together. It's not something usual in this country. Having our children speaking three languages, Arabic, English, Hebrew, fluently, and being able to communicate with each other without having any borders between them. It's not something
Not usual.
regular.
It's not something you take for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even just the fact, celebrating your birthday, all the
Yes.
families together last week, and we going out tonight.
Tonight.
It's just, and this place, feel
Feel
bad.
bad.
Right. Well, I
Yeah.
wanted
It's
to ask
Cheers,
you
Feel
about this
bad.
too.
Yeah.
Cheers for feel bad.
Can you
Definitely.
tell us? So we're at this place called Filbet. I'm just gonna whip the camera around. It's over there. There's a concerts and everything.
Okay.
But what does it even mean? Filbet. What is that?
Babait,
Uh-huh.
Feel bad at
home.
home
Feel at
and
home.
feel at home.
Yeah.
So it's the English word feel
Yeah.
and feel bait,
Bait,
In.
bite in
and it's in
English,
two
in
languages.
Hebrew and Arabic, it's the
Same.
same.
Right. So it's
Bait,
using
bite.
the two languages, Hebrew and Arabic, to say feel at home. And it's supposed to be like an inclusive place. Right now, we're going, what music are we going to hear tonight?
We are going to hear
Traditional Syrian
Syrian
music.
music. Basically, the music coming from Halab and it's called Al Qudud. I hope I'm saying it right. It would be my first time hearing.
And it's
This kind of-
Jews and Arab playing together.
Yeah,
And we will, yeah, let's film the show
are-
a little bit.
We'll
We are excited.
yes, I'll bring you inside and
Yeah.
film the show a little bit, and that'll be really cool. But probably, we don't like to. I don't like to necessarily be put people in a box, but I think you need to know the significance of this because you may not know if you don't know because you may be sitting in the U.S. and you're like, oh, who are our friends? But I mean, Maya's a Jewish Israeli, and Nabir is, would you say Christian Palestinian? Do you say Christian Arab? Israeli?
Palestinian.
You explain the
From
whole.
Nazareth, living in Jerusalem. Yes,
Uh-huh.
all over.
And I'm just me. So you don't need.
Our
I don't
friends.
know what. I'm just their friends. And so anyway, yeah, this place is great. And our what we were saying before, our kids have gone to school together. They're all breaking up now after this year. How sad. But they'll still be friends most likely. No, they will. They have no choice.
Yeah.
And
We are.
and anyway,
We forced them.
yes, yeah. Well, they'll be with us, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
they have no
We have no
choice.
choice.
But I mean, this is just to give you a great picture of the way Jerusalem could be.
Yes.
And if you go back to my interview from last week, I think I posted a couple days ago an interview with Rebecca Barda about is coexistence possible and her experiences in working in a shared society or creating shared society. So anyway, look, we'll bring you into the concert hall. I'll check the comments now. I need to get my glasses because this
Bye-bye.
screen is like this big. But I mean, by the way, this is the seeds of the podcast we talked about.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we're such dreamers, and whose birthday was it last time when we were at
Maybe
Aliwan?
it was
Yours.
Really, Aliwan? And I still have the paper, and we're like, this is our
The
podcast
napkin.
idea, the topics, the this,
An
the
idea
that.
and a napkin.
Yes,
We need to do it.
yes, the napkin idea. Did we put
But you
Yeah.
got it,
money on it?
You know.
No, no money.
We got to do it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got to
Still
do
no
it.
money.
So,
Sorry.
just so you know, this is the future podcast right here. And I mean, there are no bounds here to the intellect that in this right here in this orb right here.
Cheers.
Amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. Cheers. So come with us now to the concert hall. They're starting. The host here was really nice in helping us out. He told me his name. I'm like, oh, you're so nice, right? He sees I'm searching for the Wi-Fi or something. He goes, you need the Wi-Fi. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, how'd you know? He's like, I try to be conscientious. So I asked his name. His name is Zafre. Zare. So I was like, wait a second. Are you Armenian? Yes. How do we not know each other? All right. Well, anyway, we're on our way in.
Bye.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Where is Zare? I know my accent. Not a good accent on that name. I know. Check it out. All right, Zare.
Thank you.
You got to say hi. You already got props.
Hi from Philippines. Hello.
Hey, awesome. So when you do get to come back to Jerusalem, you come here, ask me about
We
it.
will host you. We would love to have you guys anytime.
This is called Armenian hospitality. It's amazing. Bye. Cheers. Cheers. So, all right. So I'll check it out. When I have it hand free, I'm going to flip the back camera. So just bear with me and I will read your comments in a few, but you probably can't even hear me now. Where did our seats go? Oh, there. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right, guys.
Are you still?
Yeah. Can you for a second? I can't operate with a drink in my hand. I guess that's a good thing,
Are you
right?
still?
Yeah, but listen, you'll hear now in Hebrew and Arabic. Is going to be great. Watch.
اهلا وسهلا فيكم في البيت في الضيوف الباقيين اللي في البيت الناس اللي عندنا اول مره في البيت هو مركز فني ثقافي فلسطيني اسرائيلي في القدس اللي بيستعمل الفن والثقافه كوسيله كاداه اللي بنقدر نحاول نتخيل نتامل واقع افضل من الواقع اللي احنا عايشينه. في البيت هو مركز منوط وتربوت بيروشلايم على كافة تافر إسرائيلي فلسطيني شي اشتمش بالقانون التكفيري بتربوت كقبيلة دميان حتيم يوجد طوف مش مفهوم ضمن انه احنا اليوم مع بعض هون بعد فترة
The debate is a cultural
شكرا
and art place where and the Palestinians meet together in Jerusalem. So it's a and it's not granted that we are all here sitting together.
Right. Especially after the war. Yeah.
الأمسية اليوم هي أمسية مميزة
I'm holding it closer to you so we try to translate her.
It is very special occasion, and you can imagine Middle East that is different and better. Today we are having Halabi Syrian music, and they called it from here to Sham, which is a city in Syria. Now Hebrew. It's called from here and from here to Sham.
Which is the name of the city. Okay.
The Sham, yeah. And now we are talking about the Hudud Halabi, which is the music, the original music in Syria. We have artists, princes, on Kanun.
I don't know what it's called. Some kind of percussion, somebody on the oud.
Bass on my phone.
Okay, bass.
Elias.
Oh, I know Elias.
لؤي عباسي على العود
That's right also.
وخالد كيوان هو المطرب شيران.
Khalid Kiwan
Okay.
is the artist who is going to perform tonight. And
Oh, okay. Nice.
so
Very nice.
enjoy.
Okay, enjoy. Thank you, Abir. I hope you guys heard that. That was awesome. And here they come. There's the backstage. Check out the instruments. I don't know if you guys have been privy to Middle Eastern music, but that's an oud. There's another oud. Oh, it looks like a dulcimer and percussion. Ah, okay. So maybe that's not the Elias I know.
It's a well-known instrument and
My-
complicated.
Yes.
Yeah.
My brother played an instrument like that. Yeah, he taught it self-taught. Yes. All right.
It's cool.
Yes,
It's
it
very
really
cool.
is.
It wasn't packed for a while. And you can find here, religious people from
Yes.
different backgrounds, and you can speak any language you want without worrying about the reaction of other people when they hear you speaking Arabic, for example, or speaking Hebrew.
Yeah.
So it's a comfortable place to be in and enjoy the night. You feel safe in this place. It's like our safe zone here.
Yeah. And that's why it's like really created a space like with Feel Big, Feel at Home. It's like really creates a space, like a safe space for people to just come and be themselves and feel at home. So I can't wait for the podcast to be. You are so eloquent. Your English even like soars. Where's the camera is going? Can't imagine you in court. I'd be scared.
I know.
So also interesting though about that the timing about Syria, considering they're all talking about Syria normalizing relations with Israel, which I mean personally I think I want to know first of all what's the status of Turkey in Syria, and also has Giuliani repented of his sins? That's what I want to know. Giuliani,
Let's see what the
I mean, come on. Actually, it's not so much about should they normalize with Israel. It's that maybe you shouldn't let your groups slaughter Christians and other minority groups. Like maybe I don't really care what your relations are going to be with Israel, but why didn't you get a group in your own country?
I wonder how much money they will get from that.
Oh my God, he's still suffered, right?
There's a lot of money.
There's a lot going on that we have no idea.
No idea.
But we're going to have maybe have sense. We're going to talk about it.
Oh, I love Khan.
You love what?
The Cameroon. It's beautiful. Actually, this music, I was raised on hearing this kind of music. Yeah, but I didn't know the name. So it's nice to know historical name. Yeah.
So I think
Huh?
that my husband came a month ago before the Iran episode alone to hear an Egyptian music performance.
It was Buret Salami.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came by myself.
I mean, without friends, just came by
It's good to hear it. That's amazing.
That's a great thing. Oh my God. Knew all the songs,
That's so
all the
cool.
lyrics.
That's awesome.
He loves me. He loves Egyptian music.
By the way, Abir's cousin is also
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, Mary Sakran Manassa. She's a singer and she's amazing. Next time we'll.
Oh my gosh.
Next time she
that.
comes.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Like in the winter or something.
Yes.
I don't know
Oh,
if
you
it was
have
this
to
winter
come
or the
here.
last winter. It's
No,
cold.
last
I
winter.
remember it being cold. All right. All right. I'm going to give you a few bars of music and then I'm going to go.
مساء الخير حبايبنا جميعا، يعطيكم الف عافية، أتمنى تنبسطوا معنا، تكون معنا ليلة جميلة سورية حلوين، سوريين بس بتمنى تكون الليلة حس فيلي فريق وتعالي نكيف.
Amazing.
Welcome to Syria.
Welcome to Syria. I think I'm going to change the YouTube title
Welcome to
on this
Syria.
video and just put it Welcome to Syria.
You should.
All right.
أمان 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 يهديني نعم صار ضيف من أهوى فرقني فالحب يعطاني نعم صار ضيف من أهوى فرقني الحب يعطني كل ما بالهادي لولا الهوى ضربت على ضربي ولا رضا لذكر الماء يا ساكنين القلب لا 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 عرفت لكم ماذا لطيف صار على قلب فيا روحي في مدائني يا جنب الهوى لو دار الهوى لو الهوى
It's like a warm up. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yes. It's such. Did it work? See? You have no, that was just a warm up, guys. Bye. All right, I'm gonna end it. Oh wait. It's it.
There it is. All right, Rachel. All right. So